right, so we'll fast forward to next Tuesday and talk about how much snow is going to be up.
Now, this first graphic shows from the winter storm that's coming from Sunday into Tuesday. This does not count lake effect snow. Notice that lake effect not shown there. And we expect 3 to 6 inches of non-lake effect snow across most of central New York. The big winners, if you will call it that, with the storm system will be inland sections of Maine, where some spots could get anywhere between 12 and 18 inches, and a thin stripe of 6 to 12-inch rain from snow from Minneapolis on into western sections of Ontario. So there's the general tenor of the weekend storm. That's coming in for Sunday, Monday, and then the lake effect will follow that on Tuesday. Our Industrial Color Lab digital photo of the day was taken by Anthony Stack. He lives over in Yorkville and got this nice shot of the geese still finding a bit of sunshine over in New York Mills, the Twin Ponds area. And I dare say that by this time next week, most of the geese will be out of here. I think they're going to be heading on south. We have some much colder air on the way. Thank you for the photo, Anthony, and our AccuWeather forecast for this Friday night, calling for breezy conditions, a little burst of snow this evening as an Arctic cold front moves on through, and then some lake snows, especially after midnight, 1 to 3 inches of accumulation with a lake effect snow and a low of 21. Here's the setup as we look at the radar this evening. The Arctic cold front now pushing to the south and east of the greater Syracuse area, and with that, you folks in Marsville and Utica get set for a real increase in wind speed over the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. Once the Arctic front moves on by, we're seeing just the beginning signs of some lake effect snow developing up here towards Pulaski and Watertown. And what I think is going to happen as we look at the frame here from 6 o'clock tonight up until 12 noon tomorrow, we're going to find with southwesterly winds this evening, the snow is generally up in the Pulaski and Watertown areas. But as we take this into motion, notice that as the wind shifts to the west, the band begins to sag southbound, and we do expect that band to make a nice run southeast across the area through midday tomorrow. Potential accumulations with the band, even though it will be on the move, will be in the range of 2 to 4 inches before it begins to wipe on out and kind of fizzle on out by lunchtime tomorrow out over the western Finger Lakes. Then we'll take a break. Tomorrow afternoon it should be fairly quiet. Then a storm of note coming our way for Sunday. Snow should developing during the morning hours. Steady snow for the afternoon, but we do expect warm air to mix in, a changeover to sleet, freezing rain, maybe all rain for a brief period of time. Then as a secondary wave of low pressure develops over southern New England, cold air will pull back in and we'll go back over to snow, and then a couple of days of lake effect snow. So as we were telling you early in the week, good time to prepare for winter. Our forecast for tonight, a burst of snow this evening, then breezy with a renewed threat for lake snows, especially after midnight for the Syracuse area, and a low of 21. For the day tomorrow, a cold day. Morning snow showers, an additional inch or so, and a high of 23. Here's our 5-cast. And for Sunday, cloudy with snow showers giving way to snow, and then a mixed bag of precip by late in the day, a high of 31. Windy on Monday with mixed precipitation, back to snow before tapering, and then lake snows for much of Tuesday into Wednesday. Today is also the last day of hurricane season, and our 5 weather quiz question for you tonight. Which of these areas actually experienced above average hurricane activity this season? Central America, Mexico, the Caribbean, or all of the above? The answer coming up after 6. The U.S. was not on that list. We had a very slow season once again.
Yeah, and there are some coastal hotels that are suing or considering suing the hurricane forecasters because